This is the continuation of my video called Kamahana, the True Story. TMT opponent Kealoha Kahunaaina Iona calls for the killing of TMT supporters. First, a little bit about me. Olana Ululani Robbins Ko'u Inoa, and I am a Kamehameha School's class of 1985 graduate. Both of my parents are O'iwi. On my paternal side, my O'iwi roots are from Paia, Hana, and Kaupo, Maui. On my maternal side, my O'iwi roots are from Ho'okena, South Kealia, Miloli'i, Hilo, and Keoka'a on Mokuo Keawe. I am the great-granddaughter of Rachel Lokini Hama-Among, who's in this picture. She signed the Ku'e anti-annexation petition by proxy when she was only 20 years old. And you can see her signature here, Mrs. Lokini Among. On my maternal side, my great-grandfather is Ernesto de Silva of Hilo on Mokuo Keawe. The De Silva name is a very well-known name on Mokuo Keawe. And this is my great-grandfather. Standing behind him is my maternal grandfather, whose name was Carlos Raimundo de Silva. And this is why I use the name Lana Alan de Silva as my Facebook name, in dedication to my maternal side. Alan is the name of my maternal great-grandmother. That is her Chinese name. And de Silva for my maternal grandfather, Carlos Raimundo de Silva. And this woman here is Luisa Diaz. She is the great-granddaughter of Augusto Diaz. Augusto Diaz is one of 3 Portuguese men credited with the invention of the ukulele. In 2003, he was inducted into the Ukulele Hall of Fame. He is one of 3 Portuguese men credited with the invention of the ukulele, but what sets him apart is that he is the only one out of the 3 with written documentation. On April 22nd, 2015, a young woman named Sherry Tamayose posted a screen cap of his violent, incendiary, raging post on his Facebook wall. He subsequently deleted it. Fortunately, she saved a screen cap of it. That was on April 22nd. On April 24th, this is what he wrote after being caught in lies and after being exposed for being a misogynist and being violent towards women. He wrote, "For the people who must with aloha, in response to the erroneous screenshot of a two-way filthy exchange occurring almost a year ago, taking my words out of context, a mindless attempt to undermine a movement, and what our beloved Prince Kuhio would call a'ama." He continues on. "Many moons ago, or whenever, I got into an intense debate with Lana X over the TMT, which has been an incredibly emotional and polarizing issue for many of us. Lana and I do not share the same perspective, and the exchange became extremely heated, and I said many terrible, unacceptable things in the anger of the moment. The TMT debate has been highly charged and passionate on both sides, an important reason the kapu aloha was put in place. I was not at all speaking from a place of aloha. I was engaging in olelo ho'omake, and that was not pono or appropriate. He is lying." Kealoha Kahunaaina Iona actually admitted to permablocking me on November 17th, 2014. So it is not possible that we got into an intense debate over the TMT, because he's not on my Facebook page, and vice versa. And he also permablocked me, but more about that later. I only shared my mana'o about the 30-meter ani ani ho'onui ike, which means mirror to multiply knowledge, in April 2015, so he would not know my viewpoint on the TMT. So that is a lie. The truth is, it all began in November, on approximately November 14th, 2014, which is not nearly a year ago that he claims. That was only 5 months ago. It all began when he cyberbullied one of my former classmates, Kamehameha School's class of 1985, mother. My former classmate's mother's name is Luella Leonardi. He posted this on November 13th, 2014. He had a picture of my former classmate's mother, Luella Leonardi, and posted these words. Frickin' C-word everywhere. The sooner they hurry up and die, the sooner we can start making progress in our occupation. No, for real. And you can see it right here. These are his words. And this is the reason why he went on a rampage, which resulted in violence upon violence, as well as degrading some women in the process. He continued to cyberbully my former classmate's mother, spamming other people's Facebook wall with a Dropbox document called Luella Leonardi and Pono Kealoha Lie About Kamahana. This is when I stepped in, as I was raised to stand up and protect my elders. When I stepped in to stop Kealoha Kahunaaina Iona from cyberbullying my former classmate's mother, he became more enraged, telling me F you and calling me the C-word repeatedly, like he has to some other women, both Hawaiian and non-Hawaiian. And this was on November 13th, 2014. And you can see the difference in dates. She posted on October 17th, and he came by and posted on November 13th to cyberbully her. Again, he continues to cyberbully her and goes and continues on his rampage. You can see here where he explicitly writes, by the way, I think Lana is a fake profile, and that it is actually Melissa Moniz, another do-nothing, never did and never will. And then continues to go on and on, using profanities, and admits here, I gonna just post the link, feel free to post it too, because she cannot see them from my post, since she's on permablock. And this is in reference to me, Lana. Then he continues to spam the person's Facebook wall with the aforementioned Dropbox document called Luella Leonardi and Pono Kealoha Lie About Kamahana. Here is an excerpt of his Dropbox document, where he degrades the older generation of Kanaka Maoli, stated in part, "Your generation is a failure." Towards the bottom, he writes, "If it's true that you're spreading these rumors, I will see you face to face and tell you go F yourself." And this is his true thoughts. Then in one of his next violent rants, he admits to being the reason why Pono Kealoha has been banned from the University of Hawai'i campuses. As some people may know, Pono Kealoha produces videos for the Lahui, the nation, the race, and the people, yet he, Kealoha Kahunaaina Iona, undermined him too. His admission is here on the bottom. Luella Leonardi and Pono Kealoha can say goodbye to access to UH after I fortified the already standing 86 for Pono with my report, which at first I declined, not knowing that Luella was going to do this. and Pono was not going to correct her and allow it. F them, and F those a-holes who jump in and wasn't there. He became even more enraged when women did not give in to his demands, still calling some Hawaiian women, including myself, sea liars, dumb seas, saying to eat his black blank, stink seas, sea balls, and again the C word. Now this is his pattern. This is how he thinks. This is how he writes. His thoughts are his actions. These are his true thoughts. This is his true colors. It is the last 2 screen caps that a young woman named Sherry Tamayose posted with her screen cap of his latest rage before he deleted it from his Facebook wall. The last 2 screen caps of mine went viral, courtesy of Kanaka Wireless, and is what set him off. He posted his most violent Facebook post on his Facebook wall on or about April 22nd, 2015, which can be seen here. He wishes death upon us and incites other people to slash our throat, shed our blood, and give us blows. And you can read it here. F all these supporters of TMT. Their throats should be slashed and their blood should be spilled on our sacred Mauna a Wakea. Seas here in Florida and Texas who support TMT should get the life beat out of them if they step foot on our sacred Mauna. And that little student C, Mailani, and her petition to support it should be effing dealt with blows. Why the F is she in support if she is not even attending school here? CFs like her and everybody else who supports it can kiss my big black elemu. Our sacred Mauna a Wakea will not be taken, and the return of our kingdom is at hand, and anyone who stands in our way will learn. I really don't care, everybody can go F themselves. Those belligerent moles. I call the truth, and they can't handle it. Effin' C's. We will stand firm against those hupo maha'ois. Eo Mauna a Wakea. What Kealoha Kahunaaina Iona, whose real name is Brannon Kamahana Kealoha, Kamehameha School's class of 1995, does not reveal is that he is a student worker at the Hawai'i Groundwater and Geothermal Resources Center. There, they drill holes into the Mauna. And you can see him listed under student support. Brannon Kamahana Kealoha. And here it is, the truth. As part of the Humu'ula Groundwater Research Project, the project will drill 2 holes on the grounds of the Pohakuloa Training Area, PTA, about 1 kilometer apart. Each hole will yield a continuous stratigraphic sequence of subaerial shield stage and post-shield stage lava rock and ash samples from the Mauna Kea volcano. Yet he apologizes to Lanakila, Kahohokahi Kanuha, all the protectors of the Mauna, all the Po'e Aloha Aina, the cultural practitioners, Kupuna, and most of all to the Wahine, Hawaiian and others, who have been offended by his words, when actually he's been lying. He's been calling for the killing of other Kanaka Maoli. And just recently, he was interviewed on Hawaii News Now, telling more and more lies. For example, stating that Lana, who is me, incited the heated discussions, but I never did. I never incite heated discussions. What I did was step up and defend and protect one of my former classmates' mother, Kamehameha School's class of 1985. Her name is Luella Leonardi. In this video, he continues to bring attention to himself once again, which is undermining the protectors of the Mauna. I am in the process of filing a formal complaint with the University of Hawaii President David Lassner and the FBI field office in Tampa, Florida, informing them of Kamehameha's terroristic threatening of me and inciting mayhem to get other people to hurt me. I respectfully request that the protectors of the Mauna have him resign, remove, and recuse himself from the Mauna for this reason. He also damaged the Ho'okama of Pauahi, the children of Pauahi, as I am a Kamehameha School's class of 1985 graduate, yet he, a Kamehameha School's class of 1995 graduate, called me the C word and told me F you repeatedly. It is he who reflects poorly on the Lahui. It is he who reflects poorly on the protectors of Mauna a Wākea. It is he who reflects poorly on the Ho'okama of Pauahi, children of Pauahi. I respectfully request that the protectors of the Mauna stop Kealoha Kahunaaina Iona from undermining them further, and from being violent towards women for the betterment of the Lahui. What he must do is 1. Publicly apologize to all women he hurt. 2. Publicly apologize to all Ho'okama Pauahi, children of Pauahi, he has embarrassed with his vulgar, misogynist, violent, hateful words. 3. Publicly apologize to the true Mauna Kea Hui for infringing on their intellectual property and trying to steal their thunder. 4. Recuse, resign, and remove himself from anything to do with Wākea. And 5. Take anger management classes and get some counseling. Mahalo for listening.